Hi guys, I'm Locutus, and welcome back to Star Trek Online. As we left things, we just finished another mission for Starfleet Intelligence and got some information on some Klingon listening posts and weird transmissions they were researching, something to do with decalithium by the looks of it. So let's do the next mission. The next mission is Stop the Signal, so let's hail Starfleet and take that one now. We've decrypted some of the information you have found at the Klingon listening post in the Paulson Nebula, and Starfleet Intelligence believes there is at least one more of those posts out there. We have located we have the location of a signal repeater which boosts the subspace transmissions from these listening posts. Starfleet wants you to go to the Bamari system, find the signal repeater, and use it to track down the coordinates of the other listening posts. When you have the location, transport a team down to the surface and take it out. We can provide you with the spatial charges to get the job done. Can we count on you to keep Starfleet communications safe? Find and destroy the Klingon listening post in the Bamari system of the Beta Quadrant. And you will get stuff. Let's go do that then. Let's expand that back so we can see. We've also got a mission to acquire illicit goods from Drozana Station. It's kind of a generic tutorial mission of this is how the unlock system for these boxes works, because that's one of the game's premium currencies. You can get lock boxes, and you open the lock boxes to get shinies. You don't need to, but there's some cool stuff in them sometimes. But it costs actual money to do that. Well, I mean, you can do it with credits. It costs a Zen to open the box to get keys to open the boxes. You can get keys. You can buy Zen with dilithium. You can also buy the keys themselves are not bound, so people do sell them on the open market in the game for in-game credits. So you don't really, if you're willing to just grind out millions of credits, you can buy them. I mean, I know a friend of mine makes an awful lot of money just playing around with the stock market effectively in the game. Fair play to him. It bore me to tears personally, but it's one of those things. It's like station trading in EVE Online. You can make a fortune doing it if you're willing to put the time in. So let's go down this way. We are heading for the Bamari system. Got a yellow dot there showing me where to go. If you mouse over your bar here, by the way, it'll tell you what your current warp speed is. Now that's based on your drive rating and your warp core on your ship. My current maximum warp is warp 5.62, which is terribly slow. For those of you less versed in Star Trek, the warp scale in the Next Generation era is supposed to be a logarithmic one. So, warp 1 is the speed of light, warp 10 is supposedly like infinity. In practice, it doesn't work that way. In this game, the scale has been redesigned a bit when you things like transwarp and stuff, so you can go faster than warp 10 in practice, but with slipstream and stuff. But and it would obviously be more complicated. It's just a rate of how fast you're going. So I'm traveling at warp 5.62, which is this fast. As you get closer to the maximum level of the game, your ships, when your warp cores, you'll be traveling around, warp 9.95 and close to warp 10, basically. When you get to the higher ends, you unlock quantum slipstream as a middle. It's like kind of like a mount you get at high end, so you can just use it to go faster for a while. Or a sprint, really, more than a mount, but you only get mounts because, you have a starship. Here we are. We are approaching the Bamari system. At least I thought we were. Maybe it's down... Oh, no, it's down here. That's the Aldebaran. The Bamari system looks like it's a nebula or dark matter or something. There doesn't look to be a star in it. It's very dark. It's still an astrometrics, maybe it's a bit more visible. Oh, yeah. It's a bunch of rocks and gas clouds. Let's disable astrometrics because I don't like it. Let's enter the system and have a look. That's much prettier. Eliza Flores says, Captain, we are approaching the signal repeater. If we can get close enough, we can eavesdrop on the transmissions and determine the point of origin. Starfleet has reported hostile ships in this area, so we should be cautious. No, I'm not doing voices for all the crew before anyone asks. Oh, enemy ships! But let's see if we can get to the repeater without triggering them first, because if we don't go within 10 kilometers, they won't attack me. But you can see we're getting nice, cool sort of wake effects as we drive through the nebula, which is kind of cool. Star Trek Online is a very pretty game. You can't argue that. Oh, what's happening there? Our engines are getting screwed up. No, that was just a random effect, I guess. That was kind of cool. What's that? Oh, I've acquired Sensor Scan, which is a science officer ability you get as you level up. You get some basically inbuilt abilities yourself as you level, which gives me the ability to do AoE damage resistance and stealth debuff. And a self-perception buff. My targets, anything alive, affects foes. Nice, I like that. Let's accelerate. Scan, scan, scan. Lieutenant, the Klingons are using a low-frequency subspace carrier wave to send their stolen transmissions. We'll need to listen through the spectrum to figure out what the Klingons have heard and where they're sending it. Begin frequency scan. Okay. Lower scan frequency. Static. Along the border of the sector, redeploying Tycoon systems pick up cloaked Klingon vessels. That's valuable Starfleet deployment information, sir. They must be using the signal the Klingons are tapping to trace the destination of that signal. Trace frequency 110.5. Oh, tracing the signal now. I don't actually remember this mission. This might be a new one. I know they overhauled a lot of stuff. Klingons are bouncing the signal off another repeater. Let's go track it down then. Now we could fight all these Klingons, but let's just see if we can do that sensor trace without having to kill them, because, you know, you don't really get a lot for shooting a few random Klingons, so let's just do the mission. Whoa, birds of prey! Facing maneuvers. Balance our shields. That's what we think of your Klingon ambushes. Let's eavesdrop on the signal repeater. Okay. I've piggybacked a carrier wave on the signal from the repeater and tracked the signal to the source. There is a listening base located between the binary moons of Bamari 2. Between the binary moons of Bamari 2. Course to the moons of Bamari 2 laid in, sir. We can warp on your command. Let's do it. I think the game developers may have actually listened and replaced some of the more tedious missions with slightly better thought out missions. Because I don't remember this mission. I remember at this point a very, very boring trek through a nebula. Sir, I'm detecting a Klingon transport disruption field around the listening post. The field is being maintained by 3 transport disruptors. We'll need to destroy them before we can beam down to the listening post. Okay then. I guess we go and blow them up then. Let's just get a bit closer to that one. Let's slow down a bit so we can get our weapons online. And then let's hit that bird of prey. Shield should be done by the time the torpedoes hit him. That's the end of him. The transport disruptor is just, well, it's unarmed. Should be easy to take out. That's one. Let's go take out the others. The field is weakening, Tavrel says. Slow down though a little bit when we get closer, just in case a bunch of stuff decloaks and attacks us. It's not actually there cloaked, it's in these sort of missions, the NPCs, they effectively decloak is how they spawn. If you're playing PvP, or if the ships are actually cloaked in combat, then if you're good enough to detect them, you can detect them and hit them. More Klingons warping in. Oh, hello. Where'd that come from? Maybe the station itself dropped a torpedo, because I don't remember firing one. Here we go, Raptors. Missed. As a general rule in Star Trek Online, by the way, if you're faced with multiple opponents, of the basic ship classes, you've got cruisers, birds of prey, escorts, there's all sorts of different classes. Some ship classes, like birds of prey and escorts, tend to deal a lot more damage, but they're glass cannons. They have a lot of firepower, but not a lot of durability, and those are the ones you should kill first. Because target selection is a very important skill in this game, because you will usually be fighting lots of ships at once. And if you spend the whole time hammering away at an enemy cruiser, you may think, it's the big scary one, so it's the one to kill first. Not the case. It will take a lot longer to die, and generally speaking, the little ones will be hitting you just as hard back as the big ones. So you're better off killing the little ones, which will die faster and reduce the incoming fire back at you quickly. I'm sure that's not rocket science to anyone here. If you're playing this kind of game, you know the principle there. If there's a ship, if you're dealing with 5 things, and they've all got like an attack power of, let's say, 30 as just a made-up number, and 4 of them have 5 hit points each, and the other one has 60 hit points, you kill the ones with 5 hit points each first, because each one of them you kill is still going to take the same amount of fire back out, and then you can deal with the one at the end at your leisure. You're taking much less damage back. Let's finish this thing off. You can just eat torpedoes. Goodbye. Let's beam down to the listening post. And same crew again, as usual, obviously. So we have received authorization from Starfleet to destroy these facilities, considered vital to our war effort to protect our transmissions from enemy reception. I recommend we plant spatial charges throughout the area. Once, if we hit several parts of the structures at once, it should suffer. Basically, stick bombs all over the place and blow it up. Oh, hello. Let's stick one here. Do, 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 do. Oh, Klingons! Let's go kung fu on them. Let's have a look. Do I actually have... Oh, mental discipline. Allows me to break free from confuse effects. That's quite nice. What else have I got? There's my various officers. Traits. Do I have anything interesting yet? Covert. At level 10 I can get another trait. At that point we're going to take, I think, probably Nerve Pinch, which will allow me to Nerve Pinch people. And I can't do trait change either, so let's carry on. It's not that good, actually, to be honest, Nerve Pinches in the game. It's just a brief stun effect and it's another melee strike, and, you know, usually I'm better off just shooting them. But, it's the Vulcan thing to do, so I kind of want it just for the hell of it. Let's plant another charge here. You can see the map in the top there looks a bit small, but oh, spatial charges aren't ready. We need to determine what kind of sensitive information they have picked up. We will need our blast to enter the computer core. Okay, Klingons! Tricorder scan, by the way, that glowy thing there, which basically does damage resistance and stealth debuff to the targets, makes them a bit more vulnerable. The door's locked. We can blast open with a spatial charge. Because spatial charges is in fact the answer to all problems. Batleth and shove it. Vulcans. Hoo-yah. Any more Klingons? Oh, yep, Klingon Swordmaster. Oh, bad man. You see in this, everyone has a blue bar and a green health bar. The blue bar is not mana, that's shields. Because everyone has personal shields. That's why, in the game's justification, combat isn't, you know, one hit, one kill. You know, everyone just die the instant they get hit. Because that would be boring for, you know, it would be more realistic, but... if you give everyone a personal shield generator, then you can have these drawn-out RPG-like combat. Oh, hang on, what's over there? Crate. Yay, some stuff that's pretty much worthless. Let's check the computer core out. Oh no, small Klingons! Don't like the Swordmasters, I want to keep him stunned before he gets in. Because melee combat in STO basically bypasses shields and hurts you directly, so things like Swordmasters are bad news. Oh, this guy's injured. He's not a Klingon! Wait, that Klingon was an Undine. That was an Undine infiltrator. They must be manipulating this whole situation to pit the Klingons and the Federation against each other, and to get valuable intelligence into Klingon hands made for the war. This makes it more critical than ever that we get this information back to Starfleet. We need to uplink the computer core to our ship's computer. So, yeah, let's do that. Oh, I think I scanned the gas bags, so we'll just do the little mini-map game to get the bonuses for that. And then we'll uplink the computer. Lieutenant, sensors just picked up an undowned ship on the far side of the moon. They beamed someone aboard and are headed into the comet debris. Return to the ship immediately. Who the hell's Stoy? I don't remember him. Do I have a crewman called Stoy? Captain, the Klingons are fighting the Undine. With their help, we can defeat it. I guess we help the Klingons blow the Undine up. Ravager Dreadnought. That's a scary looking ship. I get the impression the Klingons don't really need our help to deal with this guy. Again, he seems to be taking quite the beating and not dying. I'm getting severely messed up. Take that torpedo out, take that torpedo out. Oh. Sorry about that, guys. The video went funny then. That's because I just accidentally alt-tab myself out. There's some torpedoes. Now, the Undine, as you can see, are serious business. That's where they're frigates. Absolute pasting from a Negvar, a Ravager two Negvars, a Ravager Dreadnought, and me. Oh, and another battlecruiser, another D7. Let's continue. Starting to go down though. Just rebalance my shields. Oh, we got him. Klingons are hailing us. Yes, that is the sight of glory. Ha 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 ha. You have aided us in battle, Lieutenant, and I respect your bravery. In honor of your actions against the Undine, we will not destroy you today. Next time you will not be so fortunate. Perhaps someday we shall fight on the same side, Captain, again. Goodbye. Captain, I've set our course out of the system. I'll transmit the data we've recorded to Starfleet as soon as we're clear of the area. Press ready to leave on your command, sir. Let's return to sector space then. Okay, let's hail Starfleet and get our rewards then. Good work. You're making quite a name for yourself in Starfleet. That is agreeable, Admiral. Okay. And with that, guys, yeah, that's where we're going to leave for this one. Next episode, we will do the next mission, Researcher Rescue. And that'll do for now. We're going to keep it in this pattern here, where we're going to do a single mission per episode. Some will be shorter than others. Some will be quite long. Depends on the mission. And I hope you guys are still enjoying the series, and please like and subscribe if you are, and I will catch you guys next time. Cheers!